Right, and I'll do anything in the world.
Yes.
With the collection or any other way to help you.
Okay, hold on. Here's Mom.
All right.
Hello?
She certainly is a lovely young lady.
She is a lovely young lady, isn't she?
I can sense the maturity, too, that I hear now, even in 1 year.
Yes.
Well, listen, she said the cutest thing. I guess you said to tell her what, that I could be the Hearst of the day?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, true.
Well, listen, I don't want to run this call too long now.
No, but I think you ought to check up on Bar.
All right, and see, it's good for me to know your angle on this because I'd heard that Nancy had been in your home with you and all, and I did not know what to say or do.
She invaded my home, but nonsense about my home. She lives with Peter and Liza.
Oh, I see,
And makes money off of that, too.
Yeah, I had heard, of course, she had Liza's club and knew Liza and traveled with her, so you understand, I didn't know what
Well,
put or
go
what
ahead with it. She's a lousy lesbian child who thinks she knows everything, but she sort of defeated many people. I think she should be put out of the way, not physically or anything. I think she should just be told.
Well, through all I've heard, and this come my way, I felt this way, but you do understand why I didn't know till I talked with you what the situation was, and I didn't want to overstep my bounds in any way.
Oh, darling.
Only that I've always didn't like what I heard she did because I love you and I couldn't stand it.
What she did?
Huh?
What kind of thing?
I mean, just damn on the phone, long distance. I don't know. She had a friend that was a telephone operator. And
the woman who was, the girl who was a telephone operator in New York.
Yeah.
So she was part of her friend.
She calls the coast here up north to the gang up north, I guess, just over and over and writes letters.
Nancy?
Yeah, And she's...
Well, you better call the gang up the coast and have her really set them straight.
Well, I have tried to tell a few people that from all I had gathered... that
you can let this out for publication.
Well, I'm glad that you say this now, because I gathered all this...
She's a blackmailer and a little liar, and she's living off of Liza and myself. Outside of that, I don't know, except I know she's invaded my privacy, my oldest daughter's privacy, and has kind of sponged off of us and lived off of us, and I gather, from what I can gather, that we're still paying her hotel bills. Now, Tom Green is on their side. They go to court against me.
Oh, my dear.
And I don't like it. It's messy and unattractive.
I should say it is.
So let the news out.
Well, this confirms my suspicions on what I had heard, but as I said, now
when did you hear?
Honey, I started to get fans who are very lovely, started to write me, kind of like I'm Uncle Wayne, and telling me...
When?
I'd say now for maybe a year and a half or 2 years that Nancy that Nancy's been writing letters and calling very sweet fans who love you and almost, I hate to say this, Judy, but poisoning their minds and gossiping and just saying unkind things.
She has a way of saying, don't bother her, but because but she doesn't like you and but she doesn't know what she's saying, and I'll be in touch with you.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes. Nancy's practically told everybody, if you want to know anything about Judy, you can call me anytime. And
well, I'll tell you something, Wayne. Put out a message to all the fan clubs. If you want to know anything about Nancy, you can call Judy.
Well, I think that's just about the way it should be.
Because it's so wicked and so...
It is. Gee, you don't know how glad I am now to know that you know this and feel that way.
Now, you keep your collection in the proper order.
It's right here, and I thought now you'd be glad to know.
Call Nancy Barr. And just say, I've gotten a couple of calls tonight that are really treacherous about you.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to let word out, Nancy, I have no other a way to protect myself from my collection. And look out for the fans.
All right.
Okay?
All right, Judy.
Be in touch with me tomorrow.
Honey, it's so nice to talk to you again. I can't tell you. I've been hesitant, in trying to reach you through hotels and things, but you know how it is. And
I'm here, and we can really make a hell of a lot of money, and we can clear my way to go on to a happy life, good one for both of us.
It's high time we did, too,
I
Judy.
think so.
And I think we can do marvelous things between the two of us we don't need a lot of damn other people because we can do it ourselves. Am I right?
We can do it ourselves, but we've got to knock a couple of people out of the bar.
Well, yeah. The bowling ball must roll now. We got to knock a few pins down. All right, and darling, I'll talk to Star Ed and I'll keep in touch with you.
All right.
I love you very much.
I love you. And his name is Charles?
Robert.
Oh, Robert.
Starrett.
Starrett. All right. And ask him and tell him I'm as bewildered about this whole thing.
All right.
Get in touch with Lorna Smith and, just go ahead with it.
All right, Judy. Because
Mickey.
I've got your sanction now, but I didn't know what to do before. Because
You're my sanction and my thanks.
Oh, it's you I have to thank.
No.
For your friendship and just for everything, and I don't know how to word it, but you know what I mean. I've said it before.
Well, if you have any class, you'll get on a plane pretty soon. Come back here and take care of the whole group.
Oh, I'd like to.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You know more about us than anybody, and you could protect us.
I wish I could father you all, too.
You could.
Little dog Toto and I have had kind of a struggle here, but nothing can knock us out.
Well, nothing can knock us out, but I think maybe it's time we all get together.
All right, Judy.
Okay.
In union there is strength.
Now, yes. Now, you're going to call Nancy? Are you going to call an attorney first?
Well, let's see. Now, I didn't realize it's early morning.
Well, that's the best time to call.
Is it? All right.
I mean, back here.
Yeah.
Unless you think you should wait until tomorrow.
Maybe so, because I forgot being on the coast time. I even thought when I called you, I forgot how late it was.
Well, why don't you just do me one favor?
Yeah?
Put a call into Nancy Barr, and if she has the phone, say this is Wayne, and sound very tough and say, I'm getting on a plane tomorrow, I'll be right there. Hang on.
Scare the Jesus out of her, huh?
Right.
All right, Judy, darling.
And then maybe we can arrange for you to do that and come back and
Well, we'll proceed from here. How about it? And it's so nice to talk
with you. Step by step would be good, as long as you keep your collection together. Mm-hmm. And then we can write the book.
All right.
And we can do some proper good things.
All right. And a pictorial, too, apart from a printed book, a pictorial is a marvelous idea because some have come out on some very, some of the people on Betty Davis and Garbo and things. And I think it's high time that your most wonderful pictures of your life should be shared by all those.
I think that you ought to be in touch with with maybe Bennett Cerf about it.
Oh, I wrote to Bennett a few years ago and got a letter, and he was very nice. Maybe I should kind of...
No, I think we should figure that out.
All right.
When we stay in touch.
Yeah.
Everything is such a mess. There's so much blackmail through Green, and of course, Luft is still out there.
Yeah.
And he's a rat, too, unfortunately.
Well, it's a shame.
And, well, that's the way things go. But in the meantime, there's the immediacy of staying alive.
Well, listen, honey, I've had to hang on here too, and I won't. As I said, I'm not going to talk about it in detail, but just know that I've had it rougher than you think. But do you know that your courage through the years has been strength to me when I've had some awfully low moments again here in the last year?
Thanks.
By gosh, if you can go through and always keep your head up and keep going, darned if I can't too. So we'll do that.
Okay, Tom.
I love you, and you call me or I'll call you, right?
Yeah, and try to save up enough money or something of me. Get Mrs. Megland to back you.
Dear heart, I'll do everything I can and anything I can think of.
And let me know all the time.
I will.
All right.
God love you.
I love you.
Good night.